bear hip shift. Oftentimes when performing a bear hip shift, if we utilize a yoga block, we may not have that available motion at the pelvis. So if we're trying to take that right knee long all the way towards the ground, we might get more movement through the lower lumbar or that low back than we want. This would result in, you'll notice, kind of a dumping down to the side or a hiking of the hip. So I encourage you to find a surface that's a little bit lower than your standard yoga block, or if you have one of the thin yoga blocks, go for that. I'm setting up in that all fours position with my left knee on the foam pad or block, thinking about driving my left knee through the block and actually being over that left side. So I don't want my body over here. I want to be over that left side, pushing my knee long through the foam pad, dragging my left foot up the wall to get those hamstrings on. I'm going to drop my right knee long, so it's essentially pelvis rotating over a femur, over a leg bone that's not moving. Placing my hands to the ground, I'm protracting and pushing myself away from the ground without arching through the back and kind of turning into that angry cat. Gaze stays forward, so we're not collapsing through the chest and overusing these upper abs. And I'm gonna breathe in this position. Remember, staying over the left knee long, right knee shifts long. You think about belly button turning towards that left inner thigh, and this is where I'm going to breathe. If your upper body is a little tapped out and it's hard to hold yourself up, you can come down to your forearms and maintain that same position though, shifting over that left side, gaze kind of right in between where your watch would be. Breathing into the back body and also breathing down towards the pelvis, and you're in that left hip shift position. It would look a little bit different if I had the yoga block. It's a little bit higher. And so when I shift down, I might find that I fall over to the right, kind of shift over. Maybe I hike this left hip. I'm just not able to maintain. So I probably have to hover my right knee a little bit to hold that hip shift position, which would be fatiguing. So recommend grabbing a foam pad or something. The shift, we can work on that right side as well. Sometimes we just need a little bit more on the left. And it's just that same thing, pulling up on the balls of the feet, this time pushing through the right, and I'm gonna allow that left knee to drop long. We want reciprocal motion at the pelvis, so it's important that we get that hip shift side to side, and just dropping that left knee long, pushing through the right knee, and maintaining this position. We can manipulate the arms to drive expansion in different parts of the rib cage and get something different in the upper body, but this is your standard bear hip shift. I'm holding that position and feeling this nice stretchy sensation in the back of the right booty, and I'm breathing.